Scratch Scarborough accused Bush of lying this morning.
He didn't tell me what the information was.
This is about this thing that Bush said that the director of national intelligence came to him a few months ago and says, we have new information about Iran, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And the Scratch crew thinks that was a lie.
So wouldn't you ask? I mean, that defies logic. Why he responded that way. It does.
And again, we are left with only two options here. Either the President of the United States is lying to the American people about what happened during that meeting, or the President of the United States is stupid.
It is stupid to think there's not a third option. And the third option is Bush says to himself, all right, I know I've got this nasty cabal of anti-me people over in the secret agencies. So let them give me their report, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. And my advantage is I don't want to be the guy going to war with Iran. I've already gone to war with Iraq. Let somebody else do that. I got to finish my war.
Either the President of the United States is lying to the American people about what happened during that meeting, or the President of the United States is stupid.
Is it stupid?
Or your show sucks.
Well, there's that. I mean, we don't call him Scratch for no reason at all.
Turncoat.
What, you thought he was a real Republican at one time?
Yeah. When in Rome.
Sucker. The President of the United States has a deal with Iran right now. It may not have been laid out, but Iran pulled back from interfering in Iraq, and Bush said, okay, you keep that up, I'm not going to get on your case about your bomb. So, Bush, lying, stupid, or third option, Scratch was too stupid to think of, clever. Sandra in California.
I just want to say, first of all, that I'm an American and I'm not afraid. And I just want to say that of anything. And I just want to say that this administration is afraid. Americans are not afraid. They've never been afraid.
Whoa, Sandra. You are not afraid of a nation like Iran with a nuclear weapon?
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because they don't have one. And
no. Let's say they have one. You're not afraid?
No, I'm not afraid because, I mean, I don't like spiders. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Do you have any... What part of California are you in?
I'm in Concord.
You're in Concord. That's Northern California, the East Bay, the Diablo Valley in the shadow of
exactly.
Mount Diablo. Okay, I know it well.
The mountain now.
Do you have any Jewish friends?
Do I have any Jewish friends?
Right.
Well, yeah.
Okay, you should be afraid for them because Israel could disappear in a second.
I'm not afraid for them, and they're not afraid either.
Well, then they're in denial.
But I wanted to say what you were asking about whether George Bush, people thought he was crazy or if he was stupid or what he was.
Well, wait a second, Sandra. I want you to hear something. This is the sound of... Can you identify that sound, Sandra?
What sound?
Sandra, you...
I heard it. I thought it was your sound. You were making the sound.
No, that is a tape. You want to play it again, Bob? Listen, Sandra, carefully. This is the actual sound of an actual event. I want you to tell me what it is.
You know what?
What's so funny?
Why don't we just not play?
Were you laughing? Were you laughing?
Because it could be anything.
No, it isn't. It is a 757 hitting the North Tower in Manhattan. You're not afraid of that?
No, I'm not.
Do you want to laugh at 9/11 again?
I'm not laughing at 9/11.
Yeah, you were laughing at the sound
that you're playing.
Well, the sound I was playing was 3,000 people dying, Sandra, and you're sitting around like some hippie in California smoking a bong, telling me you're not even afraid of Iran with a nuclear bomb, which has promised to wipe the country of your Jewish friends off the face of the earth. And you've got this snappy little patter about how you're not afraid of anything. You're an American. You're not afraid of spiders. You can just sit there out in Concord, California, and enjoy your good life. And why anybody would be afraid is just beyond you. This is a level of vapidity, Sandra, that I seldom encounter.
We are Americans, and we are not afraid. And you know what?
Oh, my
not only
God.
do I have Jewish friends,
save me.
But my husband is Jewish.
Well, then talk to your husband about how he's going to feel when the country that always offers him a place to return is gone.
We interrupt this broadcast. Mr. John Gibson is seething with rage, requiring a brief moment of solitude and quiet reflection. We now resume with the broadcast.
I am so ashamed that woman is from my home state. I'll bet she's an interloper. She's come from Chicago or Wisconsin or New York or someplace, comes to California and says, a paradise. I'm not afraid of anybody. Watch my flowers grow. Watch my pot plant grow. Watch my kids go off to college and come back having learned how to play hacky sack.
He believes in you.
You believe that you are special, that somehow the rules do not apply to you.
And I believe in seeing two sides of the question so that you can show the other guy where he's wrong.
Gibson on Fox News Talk.